Meadow School before the decade is out. The vote passed at 1,504 yes votes to 329 no votes. That's a 5-to-1 yes-to-no ratio. Now that there's a brand new elementary school, let's go back in time to when the current school that we're standing in was brand new. On this edition of Maynard Legacy, I'm going to be covering the past and current Fowler Middle Schools. The first building to house the middle school was built in 1926 and was originally called the Emerson Junior High School. It was equipped with a gymnasium and a full auditorium. When the school opened, its population was 322 kids spread out through 3 grades. Those grades were 5, 6, and 7. The building was significantly damaged in 1978, but was repaired and still used. The town decided to have all 3 schools in the same area, and that's why that school moved. Fast forward to today, this building behind me is the current middle school. It opened in 2000 after the Emerson School closed. It has 2 levels, a gymnasium, auditorium, and cafeteria, with 4 soccer fields, a baseball field, and playground, and houses 5 grades. The grades are 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Keith Kenny. I had a lot of experience just kind of hanging around Maynard as a younger child, and I love the feel of a small town, a lot of very close-knit families and a really tight community. So when the position opened up, I was very excited to apply for the principal job and went through the process, and it worked out great. Being a small town is structured very differently than some of the larger schools that I've worked in. So being able to really have the opportunity to we just started a new ELA program last year, and so that's really running really well. And then this year we're piloting some new math programs, and so next year we're going to have a new math series. So very excited to be part of that. Safety is a huge thing that I'm very passionate about in schools. So we've been doing a lot of work with our district crisis teams, and making sure that the correct protocols and procedures are in place. And so it's really all going really well. So over the years, seeing those things grow. Particularly one thing I'm very excited about is really having a focus on equity and inclusion here in Maynard. And not saying that's not happening, but being able to be part of the growth of that. For an example, out on our front board just now, all of our students were invited to create a slide deck on what makes their family traditions unique. And so students are providing those to me, and so now they're part of our daily display. So when they come in, all of their classmates and peers can see, hey, my friend John, I didn't know he did this, or Mary didn't, did this. So now they get to see those things. So those are coming in nice. That's pretty easy.
He's going, gone. Another Maynard legacy to come and go through our small town of Maynard, Massachusetts is MLB umpire John Flaherty. I'm Sophia O'Brien, back with more Maynard legacies. Moving throughout the Maynard schools, John "Red" Flaherty was born right here in the town of Maynard, starting in the Roosevelt School, moving up to the Maynard Junior High School, where he played baseball on the school team.
Now, Red, you may ask, is a weird nickname, but he was bestowed this nickname due to his vibrant red hair.
Red was always on a field, from playing in the Cape Cod League with Falmouth to umping for 21 years in the major leagues, umpiring for teams like the Boston Red Sox, New York Yankees, and the Texas Rangers. Like many umpires, people didn't always agree on his calls. President Eisenhower shared his opinion during a Washington Senators vs. New York Yankees game, when Flaherty called out the Senators catcher Ed Fitzgerald when trying to beat the throw to home. President Eisenhower promptly screamed, "No, no!" while later on Flaherty said that it was not even close. But he wasn't always on the field. Flaherty was a captain in the U.S. Marine Corps during World War II, of course later becoming an umpire where he called a total of 3,208 games, umpiring his last game on September 30th, 1973. As you have seen on this umpire card, Flaherty married Jeanette Thompson in December of '44. What isn't mentioned is his son, Peter. John Flaherty continues our legacy's path of Maynard one strike at a time. His story truly enhances the sports center of our town. To learn more about the sports of Maynard, tune in to Tommy Lawton next week.